For 8 consecutive days, the middle and lower reaches of the Yangtze River were subjected to continuous heavy rainfall. In some areas of Anhui, Zhejiang, Jiangxi, Hubei, and Hunan provinces, accumulated rainfall ranged from 250 to 500 millimeters. Changsha district in Hunan province and Huangshan district in Anhui province were particularly hard hit, with 500 to 740 millimeters of rainfall. These unprecedented amounts of rain have led to a critical situation at many reservoirs in the region. To prevent possible dam breaches, authorities were forced to open floodgates to release floodwaters. Among them is the Zhixi Reservoir in Hunan province, which resorted to such a measure for the first time this year. The morning of June 24 was marked by the heaviest downpour in Changsha, capital of Hunan province. 65.1 millimeters of rain fell in 1 hour, a new record for June in the region. The consequences of this natural phenomenon were catastrophic for the city's infrastructure. Changsha's streets turned into raging rivers, flooding underground shopping centers and garages. The train station area and surrounding neighborhoods, including a major building materials supermarket, were underwater. This led to the suspension of subway lines 2 and 3, paralyzing the city's transportation system. At the height of the disaster, city services mobilized all forces to combat the flooding. Employees set up barriers and sandbags in an attempt to contain the water pressure. Traffic police, despite the heavy rain, continued to regulate traffic, trying to prevent possible accidents and ensure the safety of citizens. Eyewitnesses reported dramatic scenes unfolding in the streets of the city. An employee at a restaurant near Changsha railway station said that while the station itself remained dry, low-lying areas of the station square were knee-deep in water. Many roads in the area became impassable. The situation was particularly dire at the intersection of Sutong Street and Yue District. The water rose so high that many cars were trapped. Pedestrians struggled to cross flooded areas where the water reached up to their knees. Stores on both sides of the flooded street were left without power. Business owners panicked as they tried to protect their property from the impending water. In Huangqing Township, the situation became dire, with houses flooded and residents trapped. Local authorities quickly organized rescue work. More than 110 people were successfully evacuated to safety. Pumping stations and heavy machinery were utilized to combat the flooding. Due to severe weather conditions, many parks and attractions were closed to visitors, and traffic restrictions were imposed on several highways. The Changsha Meteorological Observatory raised its heavy rain warning level to red, and the city's emergency response level was raised to level 3. The situation was equally difficult in Hangshu, capital of Zhejiang province. The incessant downpours led to clogged drainage ditches, causing widespread flooding. Local guest houses were particularly affected, causing serious problems for locals and tourists alike, who had to contend with flooded housing and disrupted travel plans. In Anji County of Bosu City, the elements dealt a serious blow to a popular water park. Powerful torrents of water washed away many infrastructure facilities, causing significant financial damage and jeopardizing long-term tourism prospects in the region. Roads near the famous Lingyan Temple turned into raging torrents, making travel extremely dangerous. Authorities have issued heavy rain warnings across the city, urging residents and visitors to be vigilant and refrain from traveling if possible. The famous West Lake, Hangshu's main attraction, was also hit by the elements. The normally calm water surface turned into a raging element, disturbing the usual tranquility and beauty of the area. Nearby attractions were negatively affected, scaring away visitors and dealing a blow to local businesses that depend on tourism. Meanwhile, the Zhenjiang Reservoir began releasing water due to rising levels, initially through a single hole. By June 24, the Zhejiang Provincial Flood Control Headquarters had increased the number of release holes to 7. In addition, 322 reservoirs in Hubei province, including 1 large, 2 medium-sized, and 319 small reservoirs, exceeded their flood limits. These unprecedented floods have put residents in the affected regions to a serious test and demonstrated the importance of disaster preparedness. Despite the challenges, local authorities and residents showed resilience and solidarity in dealing with the effects of the disaster. Thank you for watching this video about the devastating floods in China. Your attention helps spread awareness of this important issue. Please like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest news and analysis. We wish you safety and prosperity wherever you are. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.